Not all wilderness roars. Some of it whispers, some of it waits. And in the highest places on earth, above the tree line, above the clouds, beyond the reach of trees or trails, there lives a silence so complete it humbles everything that enters. This is the realm of the snow leopard, a land of wind and stone and light, a place where breath turns to frost, where footsteps vanish behind you, and where the sky itself feels closer than the ground. The air here is thin, cold. Every sound is sharper, and yet nothing is loud. The mountains do not shout, they endure. And the snow leopard, more shadow than flesh, moves through this vastness, not as a ruler, but as a ghost. Not because it's afraid, but because it belongs to the quiet. You might walk these cliffs for a lifetime and never see it. It is not hiding. It is simply part of the mountain. Its fur is the color of lichen and light. Its steps leave no mark. Its scent vanishes on the wind. Even its breath dissolves before it can betray. It watches from above, always above, ears tuned to the wind, to the rockfall, to the flight of a single bird. Its world is built in layers. Snow over stone, shadow over snow, silence over all. It does not patrol its territory. It drifts through it, as if the mountain itself chooses where it should go. Its body is made for this terrain, short forelimbs, long muscular hind legs. It climbs not just upward, but outward, leaping across gaps the size of silence. Its tail, thick as a rope and heavy with muscle, wraps around its body like a scarf when the wind howls too fiercely. It does not flinch. It does not crouch. It stands still, eyes open, breath slow. In a world of sharp lines and jagged cliffs, it is all curves. The curve of its spine as it slips between stones. The curve of its path as it loops around a ridge before doubling back. The curve of its patience, endless and unbothered, as it lies in wait for the right moment to move. Prey is scarce here. Ibex, markhor, blue sheep, nimble animals born with hooves that grip stone like hands. The snow leopard does not waste strength. It chooses the moment. Days may pass without a meal. It does not panic. It does not rush. It watches the weather. It listens to the stone. When the time comes, it moves like mist, down the slope, along the ledge, over the edge without pause. Gravity does not own it. It falls in controlled silence, each muscle folding into the next until momentum and instinct merge. The strike is fast, the stillness afterward absolute. It eats slowly, with care. The cold preserves what it cannot finish. Nothing here is wasted. The bones are licked clean. The snow covers the rest, and the mountain remains undisturbed. When the sun sets, the temperature plummets. Colors drain from the rocks. Wind rises from nowhere and sweeps through valleys like breath between giants. And yet it does not seek shelter in panic. It finds a narrow ledge, a hollow, a shadowed crease in the land, and curls into a spiral of fur and trust. It sleeps beneath stars brighter than fire, wrapped in a silence deeper than sleep. Its life is not easy. Its cubs are born blind in dens scraped from frozen ground. Their first cries are muffled by snow. Only the strongest survive. Only the quietest learn its ways. It teaches not by growl or nip, but by example. How to move without being seen. How to wait without growing tired. How to be present in a world that asks for everything and offers almost nothing. It is not territorial in the way lions or wolves might be. It does not roar to announce itself. Its calls are rare, long, low yowls that travel far, trembling through canyons and stone. They are not threats, they are invitations. When a mate answers, it follows the trail across snowfields and ridges. Their meeting is brief, a few days, a dance of silence and closeness. Then the visitor leaves, the mountain calls elsewhere. The snow leopard remains alone again as it always is, but never lonely. The land itself is company, the cliffs, the clouds, the sudden shift in wind. These are its language, its rhythm. It is not fast in the way cheetahs are, not fierce in the way tigers seem. Its power lies in control, in the ability to move without drawing attention, to live where no one else can, to accept the extremes and still remain soft. There is beauty in its patience, in the way it takes time, seriously, in the way it waits for storms to pass rather than fighting them, in the way it listens more than it speaks. And we often miss it even when it's near. We are too loud, too quick. We scan landscapes for motion, for drama, but it teaches something different. That the wild is not always about action. Sometimes it's about stillness, about presence, about becoming part of a place rather than trying to change it. To be in its presence, even for a moment, is to feel the edge soften, to feel time stretch, to realize that you don't need to fill every silence, that not every movement needs to be seen. It gives the mountain shape, not with its body, but with its absence. The space where it might be becomes sacred. Each stone it may have touched becomes alive with possibility. Even in its retreat, there is meaning. Its footprints are rare, and when the wind covers them, as it always does, it feels less like erasure, more like a grace. The snow leopard does not belong to us. It does not belong to the world of roads and screens and clocks. It belongs to the old places, the high places, the quiet ones. And so it endures, not by dominating, but by disappearing. In the hush of a winter dawn, when the sky is pale blue and the valley still sleeps, it may pass within a breath of you, and you will never know, but the mountain will, and that is enough.